Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Signs of failure. As a result, the following symptoms can be observed. Fluid from the cooling system is leaking, but no leaks are observed. The engine often overheats, the oil level in the engine crankcase rises, gas bubbles are visible in the expansion tank, thick white. Smoke is coming from the exhaust pipe, engine cylinder malfunctions are observed, antifreeze quickly changes its color. How to buy a cylinder head gasket. In order to purchase the correct spare part, you need to have the following information. For foreign cars, you need the VIN of the car. For domestic cars, the model of the car and the installed engine. The choice of manufacturers is quite wide. You can buy an original spare part with the brand of the car manufacturer or the so-called non-original. In the second case, you should give preference to the products of well-known companies specializing in the production of components for motor repair. Their products are cheaper than the original, but the quality is not inferior to them. It is better to buy sealing elements in large networks of auto parts stores with an established reputation. Even if the purchased spare part turns out to be substandard, which is extremely rare, large traders usually do not have problems with replacement or return. Replacement process. What to look for. Replacement of the cylinder head gasket is very labor-intensive and requires high qualification of the master. Before you start removing the head, must perform a number of preparatory operations to energize the car, drain antifreeze from the cooling system, remove the timing belt or chain, disconnect all engine parts attached to the cylinder head, remove the head cover. Next, you can proceed to removal. It is worth noting that all operations should be carried out strictly following the repair instructions for a particular engine model. After removing the cylinder head can be removed the seal and subjected to inspection. Usually the place of breakdown of the cylinder head gasket is easy to detect visually. If the violation of integrity is confirmed, do not hurry to rejoice that you got off easy. Replace the part and put everything in place. The cause of failure of the gasket is very often cracks in the block head or loss of its geometry. This can happen if the engine overheated. Carefully inspect the head and block, check the flatness of the adjoining surfaces. If the gasket is intact, and there are no signs that it is the cause of the malfunction, it still has to be discarded. Reuse of the cylinder head gasket is not recommended. The old cylinder head gasket is not able to ensure the tightness of the joint between the block and the head. The resulting deformation is already irreversible. Bolts fixing the cylinder head should also be replaced, as they work under high load, tightened with great force, and in the process of operation inevitably lose their geometry, pulled out. As the instructions say, reassembly is done in the reverse order to removal. If the purchased gasket does not have a layer of sealant on the edges, it can be purchased and applied independently. It is necessary to purchase a special high-temperature sealant designed for application to the cylinder head gasket. After installing the gasket and the head in place, tighten the cylinder head with freshly purchased bolts, observing the tightening order and force prescribed in the engine manufacturer's instructions. Be sure to use a torque wrench. If everything is done correctly and the cause of the malfunction is correctly identified and eliminated, the new gasket will last a long time. Cylinder head gasket. Burnt out cylinder head gasket.